So based on a study we've just done in the warehouse automation market, we estimate the market to be $25 billion and growing with a compound annual growth rate of 13%. So by 2023, we estimate the market will be $47 billion. So there's really two key drivers when it comes to warehouse automation. You have labor availability and e-commerce. So with labor availability in the US, we've got record low unemployment of 3.8% in June. With sort of manual labor industries such as warehousing, they're finding it increasingly difficult to recruit and maintain staff, especially during seasonal peaks. So you have Amazon, which has recently increased the minimum wage to $15 per hour, which is double the federal minimum wage. You've got Gap, which now offers a $1,000 joining bonus just for the seasonal temp staff. So it really shows that they're struggling to find enough staff during these seasonal spikes in demand. So we're getting an increase in investment to essentially reduce the variable costs associated with these spikes in demand. Now e-commerce, that really is putting a lot of pressure on supply chains. So traditionally a warehouse would replenish stores with cases, whereas with e-commerce, you're now getting essentially splitting the case into individual pieces. This really makes the logistical process within warehouses a lot more complex and much greater throughput. So you're now delivering thousands of orders per day. So automation is one viable route a customer or a retailer can go to essentially reduce the costs associated with dealing with such complex logistics processes. So there are two key elements when it comes to the growth of the warehouse automation market. On the one hand, there's structural change. So the penetration of e-commerce is really changing the way retailers do their business. And this really requires a higher throughput and leads to investments in automation if they're going to compete with companies like Amazon. On the other hand, you do have cyclical processes going on. So unemployment, for example, is at record low, but this won't last forever. Likewise, with the economy doing so well, we're seeing a lot of companies invest right now into automation. But if there is a downturn in the economy, then we're probably going to see a reduction in investment. That being said, industries which are consumer facing, so retailers, for example, we're going to see probably sustained growth in these sectors for warehouse automation. But companies which are more buffered to the consumer channel, like manufacturing, for example, they're going to probably have less investment into warehouse automation if there is a potential downturn in the economy.